The Los Angeles Lakers defeated the Pelicans 110-106. This victory clinched them as seventh seed. So now they have the seventh seed. They will face the Denver Nuggets. The Pelicans, on the other hand, will now have to face the Sacramento Kings to have a shot at clinching the eighth seed. The biggest headline of this game to me was Zion Williamson getting hurt at the end. To me, that was really damning in the sense that it shows that Zion is just injury prone. The play where he got hurt was the play where he just drove to the hoop. And I'm trying to remember, I think he might have scored on that play, but he was moving gingerly after that play happened. Just he started limping. The Pelicans took a timeout. During the timeout, he walked off angrily to the locker room, so you knew something bad had occurred, that the injury was of some significance. Now, the Pelicans are just saying it's soreness in the leg, so we don't know how severe it is. But even if it's a minor injury, it just shows that Zion is injury prone and you can't rely on him, which is troubling because he's supposed to be your franchise player, but his body's just not reliable. That he's always going to get hurt some way, somehow. He's just one of those injury-prone guys. Kind of reminds me of Joel Embiid, and Joel has been more healthier than Zion throughout his career. But similar to Zion, when you need him, he always gets a random injury, and I feel that's the case with Zion. And no fault to Zion. I would say this one, he was in shape, and it just still happens. There's just something about his body that's not going to allow him to be healthy, I believe. Just the way he's constructed, the way he's going to land on his joints, the pressure it just puts on his joints. He might have to lose even more weight to prevent these types of injuries, to be honest. It's a damn shame because it took away from a great game he was having. He dominated this game, and it was a lot of fun to watch when he was going right at LeBron on every possession, just being fearless, doing what you're supposed to do, to be honest. I wish more guys had courage to attack LeBron like he did. He didn't back away from him. He went at him aggressively, just going to the hole at will. There was one play where he drove hard to the hole. LeBron got the offensive foul. But I still like that attitude because he wasn't scared of LeBron getting the charge. And LeBron felt the pain as he lay on the ground. He was holding his wrist. He was in excruciating pain. Granted, he didn't get hurt, but I feel you always have to send guys the message that, hey, if you want to draw that charge, you better be on the lookout because it's going to be painful. And I think it did have an effect on LeBron because on another possession where Zion drove to the hole, he actually got out of the way because he didn't want to get hit. So I like that mentality he had. He had the right mentality. He had the killer instinct in this game. Or as they would say from Rocky 3, the eye of the tiger. Just he was going at it. And it was great to see that old school mentality. So it really sucks that he got hurt because I really do believe the Pelicans were on the verge of winning this game up until he got hurt. I think they had tied the game. Momentum was going their way. And then he just had that injury at like the worst time of the game. So that really sucks. Now their playoff hopes are in jeopardy. They'll play the Sacramento Kings. I'll say this, if Zion can't play against the Kings, they're definitely going to lose that game and they'll be out of the playoffs for sure. This is another reason why I'm not a fan of the play, and I'm one of the few people who don't like it, but I feel it punishes teams that actually tried hard to win all year. And you look at the Pelicans, they won 49 wins. Now they have a high chance of not going to the playoffs. That to me just seems unjust, to be honest. That's how I feel about it. I can't. So I am disappointed in that, but hopefully he gets to play against the Kings and he has a fair chance to determine the Pelicans' fate coming into the postseason. I will say this about the Lakers. They may have won the game tonight, but I feel that they really lost in the long run, to be honest. Heck, the short run, if you think about it, because they're going to play the Nuggets this week. So they got the prize of playing the Nuggets again, which I don't think is going to end well, much like it did last year. It's going to probably be the same results, but I'll make a video about that later on. So that's all I have to say.